Hi, it's Adam aka Swimming Bird, and you know by the pop, I've unmuted my mic. This is Splatoon 3 on the Nintendo Switch, and it's Splaturday Night Live once again. Thank you to everyone who's filing in. We have a lot to talk about this week. Let's just get right into it here. Let's get through the news quickly. We have an update that happened actually on my birthday last week, but I haven't played since then, so we're gonna talk about what's new. And then on top of that, we have a Splatfest announcement. It's not quite the sneak peek yet. We've got an update and some other rumblings about what is on the way for the drizzle. I think is it drizzle season is the spring? I think so, because we had, oh no, drizzle might have been autumn. Whatever the next season is, whatever they call it in this world, we're gonna get an update on that here pretty soon. Okay, let's hop out of here. I need to grab something real quick. Hello? Okay, there we go. Should be better. I've got my winter gear on here, my hiking stuff. Even though winter is slowly coming to an end, maybe less so where I'm from. Kind of slugs along into March, April, and maybe even May, so hopefully spring will be here without too long. Steamy season? Is that actually? Actually, that seems like that would be summer, would be steamy, right? Okay, let me grab this because I don't want to forget. I'm always not picking up my orders and merch is blowing up my shell phone. I'm gonna swap this because stealth jump, I'm starting to see more and more what people have known for years, how good stealth jump is. Let's just go right into it and get a lobby going. Now, this is not necessarily the rotation I would have picked for Splatterday, but this is what we're dealing with here at Grizzco. So we're on spawning grounds, and this weapon set is interesting. It should do well, especially with you guys helping me out. So I'm gonna get a room going. How's everybody doing? Okay, Kalia's birthday's coming up. There's a lot of birthdays in this time of year in the winter. Okay, I keep seeing steamy season. Because, yeah, we're in chill. I know there was, like, is it Drizzle Fest or whatever? Maybe that was what it was called when it was the spring Splatfest. And I'm confusing those. So, I'm gonna bring up, ooh, we're ready to go. I'm gonna mention the Splatfest and stuff in a little bit here, but I want to start with what we're actually doing with Salmon Run. We've got an interesting set of weapons with some glaring weaknesses. We have two Cohozuna shredders, the Hydra Splatling and the Dappled Doolies. These are really good at taking down the Cohozuna. If we can make it to the Cohozuna, that would be great. We also have the Carbon Roller and the Splatter Shot Pro. Now, half of these are kind of weapons that can get easily overrun by lesser Salmonids and splatted without much teamwork, namely the Pro and the Hydra especially. And then the Carbon and the Dapple Doolies are going to be the main painting weapons, so as I'm a Carbon here, I'm going to go crazy and try to get as much of this painted early on, because if we do not paint this area well, we're going to be in trouble, especially the Hydra. The Hydra's gonna have to probably stay around the basket as much as possible, and we'll see how this goes, really. I'm gonna try to get some of these lessers. Got that one, okay, good job. Yeah, you wanna alternate a lot with the Carbon, obviously, flicking like you're a brush, but also being able to roll around faster than most of the other rollers is pretty helpful as well. Let's go ahead and take that. But the big weakness of the Carbon and the Dapple Doolies is their range. Carbon especially is not the best at taking down most of the bosses here, so we're gonna see how we do. Teamwork is strong so far. I'm a bit rusty because I did not play last Splatterday. I do have to apologize. I was planning on doing a Splatterday stream, but I wasn't feeling very well or up to streaming, so I kind of had to bail on that. So I'm 2 weeks off of having played regularly. We're gonna see how this goes. So far, not too bad. Again, the Carbon's not too far off from a brush, at least in my opinion. So it's not necessarily that out of my wheelhouse. Let's get this Moz. Try not to die by some of this stuff. I'm gonna die by the stinger, though, unfortunately. Well, thank you. And we got our quota. Shouldn't even bother with this stinger. Where is it? Is it on the other side and I messed up? It's okay. Yeah, it's over there. Try to use this time to get some paint down. I just barely avoided that. Okay. Yeah, Haley's like, summer's miserable. The area that I live in, and all the mods also live in the same area of Western New York. Winter is crazy, and then summer can be miserable because most places do not have air conditioning. So you either have to have window ACs or just suffer through the heat. It could be really humid here, so it's kind of a land of extremes. But it's really nice for the brief time that we actually have spring. Where is that Goldie? It looks like everyone's hit all the gushers. Okay, there we go. Try to get over here into a good spot to shoot it. And I have to remember I have my inkjet. There we go. Let's pick one of these up on the way. This is rough because if we don't find this Goldie again quick enough, we are going to not have time to get all the eggs in the basket and hit quota. Quota is quite high right now. We have a good group going, but where is that Goldie? Over there? Uh-oh. We lost some guys. Trying to get to you. I see it. Okay. We're gonna have to be quick on this. If the Goldie was consistent and always showed up with the one that it goes into, that would be great, but... Oh, I see it. Okay. I don't know if we have time. We need 10 eggs off this thing, and it's almost dead. Which doesn't mean it... Yeah, it means it's not going to drop that many. We might have enough here if we're quick. Nah, it doesn't look like it. I don't think we're going to get it, unfortunately. Yeah. Oh, we were one away from quota. Oh, no. Yeah, I knew when we were struggling to find it early on, that was maybe a wrap. But it happens. Okay. I get a time to catch up with the chat, though. That was a pretty good warm-up. I feel like I'm not feeling the rust as much this week. Maybe it's the weapons we got. Alex with the jokes again. Alright, yeah, it's always... When we have one off from the quota, it's so... Yeah. I'm happy with Big Run I didn't miss the trophy by one or something. I'm gonna do another with this group. I feel like this is a strong squad we got going. Okay. Thank you, Golf's to winner. Unique username. They've been watching a while. Appreciate you being here. Charchu, I haven't been doing videos as much because I've been enjoying streaming, but my big plan is something I've been talking about for a while. I'm going to try to launch a lot of stuff at the end of this month here, next week, with the start of February is my goal, so some of this is gonna change pretty soon, as in, there should be more of it. If you guys enjoy Splatterday, that's not going away, but other elements are gonna change. And I have a shortest month of the year to get my catalog completed, so I gotta get the lead out and actually finish the chill season catalog. We have a Splatfest coming up, so that's a good time to talk about that. I sprayed down with WD-40 before the stream, Steven. Yep. I'm all... Ugh, I can't imagine the smell. So the Splatfest coming up, they announced it like they do kind of about a week or so early off of the sneak peek. Are we going down to the shore? Okay, they were just booyahing. So we know it is chocolate themed for Valentine's Day, but also in Japan they have like, I think it's called White Day, and there's like different days that are similar where it's like one person, or you know, like girls give chocolate to boys and then it flips, and there's more to it than Valentine's Day. It's kind of like separated into different days. I don't quite remember the logistics of it. What was that? There was just something floating there. But anyways, yeah, there's multiple places around the world that have chocolate-themed February events, so it's fitting we're getting a chocolate Splatfest, and the theme is going to be what type of chocolate? Ooh, Trying to get down here so that I can get these guys out, yeah. Ah! I should have healed. I should have gone in the ink. So we have dark versus milk versus white chocolate. And, thank you. Uh-oh. We're in a bad spot here with this stinger on the other side of the map. And we have big shot. Got comboed. This is a little tough here. But yeah, picking your favorite type of chocolate, I feel like from early statistics, milk chocolate is probably going to be popular again the most, just like with sweet for the last Splatfest. So I'm assuming we're going to get that as the popular choice. Get that in there. Ah! Okay, someone else got one. As long as they survive. 1 second. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we cleared that. White chocolate, just like sour, is probably going to be the least popular choice, is my guess. And then I think I'm already going with dark chocolate. That's my favorite. I'm sure it says something about me that is my favorite, but it's the healthiest chocolate of the three, and it is the one that I prefer. It's got a little bit of a bitter taste and can be not for everybody, so I do understand anyone who's not into dark chocolate, but yeah, I've decided already that I'm going with that. I don't know, I tend to align with whatever Shiver's thing is. I'm not picking based off of Idle. I feel like I tend to align with Shiver's, and then Big Man's choice tends to be my second. I'm gonna die here on the beach if I'm not careful. Let's do this. Otherwise, I think I'm in trouble. I ran into a barrel. Might die through the crab from that stinger. Okay. Surviving, but I'm a little worried about that stinger. I was playing a little too fast and loose with the Hydra than you're supposed to. I'm doing crab again, because I just am not gonna be able to survive this otherwise. Alright. Ugh. My trademark, ugh, when I get stuck in the ink. That stinger really has it out for me. Come on. I know we're both long-range weapons, but he's just getting me. So yeah, we are... we got this, right? Let's just survive. I'm gonna run. We are a week or so away from the sneak peek. Everyone had the same idea. And that will begin on the 3rd, and then we get the week building up to the 10th. The 10th through the 12th is the Splatfest. So that's going to be 2 weeks away, and we'll have that right before Valentine's Day, so good timing. We don't have to sacrifice hanging out with whoever. Whoa! I almost went right in the water. Luckily, this thing rolls really fast. So that's the first bit of news that is more recent. The other bit of news I want to talk about is the 2.1 balance patch that we got, because that is actually has some factors for Salmon Run. Some changes that were made affect this mode. I'm gonna die out here. Oh, nice! That worked well. I went to the basket. Ah, I put that in the wrong spot. There we go. In a bad spot. I can't take him down, but I could help a little. There we go. We're all clogged up here at the basket. Let's get out of this. No! Yeah, this is... I feel bad for whoever's on high tide using the Hydra, or these more short-range weapons, because really, really tough to survive when you get overrun. Just trying to really hit quota here before we get knocked out. Oh no. Okay, they're alive. We gotta get this quota. I don't have enough for a bomb. Trying to get ready because these moths are all over the place. Okay. We are 1 away from quota. We can do it. Get one of these in, and then run. Okay, that was wave 3. We did it! Good job, everybody. did we? We don't have a Cohozuna already, do we? Oh my gosh, wow. Second one, my meter was not even anywhere near full, so the chance must have been really low on that. I should have only had like a little bit of stink on me. And it's high tide, so. Alright, whoever's got the Dapples and the Hydra, just go crazy on the Zuna, because you are the ones who are going to... No! I wasted that crab. Ah, I was so focused on trying to actually get him with that crab that I just got stuck in a spot that I could not. Oh my gosh. This might be a unfortunate... They just destroyed us. Oh my god. If I wanted to use the crab immediately, so I'll talk about my thinking here. I wanted to use the crab immediately because it does so much damage, but I didn't pick the best spot. That was... the crab went for a spin. We had really good weapons for that. It just got a little overcrowded like in 5 seconds. Alright. We'll take it though. We got some scales. I need to see how many off I am from what I want to get. I should also roll that. See, we're level 37 catalog, and I want to get to level 100 in about a month, so that'll be interesting. I don't know if it'll happen. That was a flop wave, yeah. Unfortunately. I think that's like one of my least favorite high tide Cohozunas because you can't really like quickly swim away from a lot of stuff. There's a lot of differences in terrain levels, and it's just not pretty. Not much room to move around on top of that. But it happens. Alright, we have 61 to getting our final slop suit. And I don't think there's too much else I'm working towards right now. But there is a lot of good stuff. Jeez, some of these are insane. But we'll get there. It's good to have goals. Golden Lion, I am reading chat, if you're asking. I got bonked. I think, yeah, hopefully our next one... That was almost like I wasn't even expecting a Zuna, so it could have been worse. But not by much. Let's... Ooh, I forgot I got my, my locker, I think, upgraded. Oh, underwhelming a little bit there. We'll come back. I keep thinking, it's sneak peek time, but it is not yet. Look at this. Look who's rocking an even bigger locker. Hint, it's you. With all that space, you'll need more things. So here's a start. Enjoy. A photo stand. Oh, nice. So my locker is, look at that. I just bumped it up. I hit level 30, so I think that's as big as your locker can be. I finally don't have one of those little ones. All right, let's get back to Grizzco. Once I check if there's anything cool over here. I have so much money left over from the Splatfest. I have not been spending much of it. I'll worry about this later. As soon as I jumped in there, I'm like, nah. I want to get back in there. I'm already itching for another Zuna fight. Okay. Let's get another lobby going. I was gonna say, I don't dislike white chocolate, I just think it's my least favorite. And I feel like American milk chocolate especially is not that, I don't really like a lot of like Hershey's chocolate and stuff. Not to sound like a chocolate snob, but I know it's like made differently here and it's a little cheaper and yeah. It's not the tastiest. Okay. Golden Lion, they asked any plans for Minecraft videos to come back. I've thought about trying to do, for some reason I thought I could roll through this. I've thought about trying to do a video where I just kind of see what is new. I can squid roll through it. Just kind of like, oh, I haven't played in years. Let's just kind of, you know, chomp up everything new in one big video or stream. But past that, I have not thought it through too much. 2.1, I will post this. Ooh, a little slow here. I'll drop this in the chat if you're watching live or even later. I put down there the link to Inkapedia's patch notes. So this is the balance patch we've been waiting for, and honestly, it does not have that much going on with it. They did not nerf Crab Tank, really, so that was pretty surprising that they didn't hard nerf what is seen as the best special in the game. And maybe a bit of an overpowered special. What is that shadow? I thought I saw a shadow going. Oh no. I gotta get one of these bosses, but I'm having a hard time picking because they're a little out of my aim. We'll get this. There we go. There we go. You don't really... The Salmonids are helpful, but you don't really want to leave them forever because they keep spawning lessers. There we go. I shouldn't be collecting eggs with the Hydra, but I'm gonna do my best to actually get some extracted. I didn't do that. Well, I was trying to slam it. And I'm dead. Yep. If I had gotten that first slam, it would have saved our lives. But I missed it, and now we might lose this because of it. Okay. The ripple effect of messing up something can be devastating. There's just so much going on. Nope, and I wasted my booyah. Once again, I'm kind of like the Hydra. I just cannot catch a break sometimes when I'm trying to keep up with everything. But it happens. That's part of why I was like, I should not be collecting eggs. I have to stay back at the basket, take stuff down, and make sure it's clean, because if there's no paint, no ink down, I just die like that, because I can't get out of there. That's why it's very important to synergize. The dualies and the carbon are the main painters, so they gotta make sure our carbon and our Splattershot Pro to a lesser extent can actually survive. There we go. Good paint on the walls down here. So what was I saying? Yeah, a lot of the balance changes were relatively minor, honestly. A lot of people were kind of disappointed with that. They did do some major changes in terms of like a couple things. Like Ninja Squid got a pretty significant change. Overall, I think it's more of a buff, but it was changed so that there is about a half second where you can have ripples still when you go in and out of ink. When you go back in, it's a little easier to find people. But the balance is that there's no longer the weird little gear dampening effect that you had on swim speed up, because that was a big thing. They made it so swim speed up wasn't as effective anymore on Ninja Squid. That's been like that for a while, but it's just a way they had balanced it where you had to kind of stack a lot of swim speed up if you were gonna still manage to have the effect overpower Ninja Squid. It is extremely tough to formulate thoughts while I'm trying to survive. But that's the job. Alright, I should probably booyah before I run out of time to booyah. Let's do this. I'm the only one left. Uh-oh. Anybody get in there? Okay. Missing a couple here. Ugh. Yeah, the combination of the stinger, drizzler, and flyfish is always pretty brutal. But yeah, the big change, I think, is to Ninja Squid, and some stuff is affecting Salmon Run, like a lot of the buffs to the weapons, and the nerfs to the one big nerf to Crab is the duration is shorter. That is still a nerf, even though it's minor. But that doesn't affect Salmon Run. A lot of the things that made a lot of the balance for multiplayer was not included in Salmon Run purposefully, because that would just make Salmon Run harder instead of making it easier for some of the people in multiplayer. The intent was to try to make sure things that are overpowered in Turf and Anarchy and stuff to not be as tough to deal with. But yeah. That's why there's a bit of a weirdness sometimes where Salmon Run doesn't get all of the nerfs and things, because that would just amount to a harder game mode. Careful now. You're gonna get overwhelmed. Small fry going off the side like that is funny. Get it before it's up here. We have the firepower to do a lot of these waves well. The big problem, like I mentioned before, is if you're in a position... Ooh, nice use of the killer whale there. If you're in a position where you just can't get turf down or you're, at a disadvantage, then we can just so easily wipe with this set. Look at this. We got a lot of eggs. I'm stuck on a corner. This is wave 3, so good on whoever had the killer whale because they saved it for just the right time. There we go. Let's get all these in here. Quick, quick, quick. Ugh. Wow. We could have wiped there because I got greedy, but we managed it. All right, good job. Some of the other changes, a lot of, the buffs are like the arrow spray, the jet squelcher. They actually did buff some stuff with like the angle shooter and the special for my Splattershot Pro, so I was pretty happy to see that. And a couple of the specials, especially Ink Strike, got really big buffs. But overall, I think some people were just disappointed it wasn't a bigger balance patch. It didn't gut some of the stuff that is really seen as taking over the meta. So, we'll see. We're going to have more balance adjustments when the next season gets here, and that is pretty soon. Sooner than most, because the months are short, or the month coming up is shorter. Okay. Let's get this stuff. We'll get another group going. Here we go. And the last thing I wanted to mention, sort of a more Salmon Run related, but a bit of a stealth thing, is that if you go on Splatnet, the mobile app, that's the Nintendo Online app, that's where I get my special gear that I get from merch. They added a category to your stats called work. Now, previously they have one for Splatfest and things where you can keep track of your Splatfest. The work one is for Big Run. So it makes me think we're gonna get a Big Run sooner than later. I'm gonna guess from the pattern here is one Big Run at the beginning of a season and then multiple Splatfests throughout. So it'll most likely be, March Big Run, April Splatfest, May Splatfest. So we'll get 2 Splatfests and 1 Big Run per season. Seems to be what they're going to be aiming for. Unless Big Run's going to be like a really rare thing. But I would think once a season is rare enough. Okay. So yeah, that's something that is one of those, like, might not seem like much, but feels like a stealth sign that they're getting ready for stuff. Oop, we got gushers. Okay. Try to do a little better at... Oh, I hear it already. Where is it? Down here. Okay. Yeah, the Hydra and the Dapple Doolies can destroy this Goldie if we're... Oh, I did not mean to pop that open. There we go. One last golden egg. Yeah, it's like you don't have much time to get the golden eggs in there before you really need to focus on finding the Goldie again. Oh, hit a wall with it. They were doing a good daisy chain and I was just kind of not getting it going. I hate when it's over here. Let's see. Did we even hit it? Okay, no. Last one. Nope, man, where is it? We're gonna run out of time again. Could be down there. Yep, there it is. It often seems to go back to the same one. And I think we're running out of time because we just didn't find it fast enough. This is one of those, like, I don't think we even have enough eggs to finish this. There's 2 more here. We're gonna be like 1 short. Unless we can... Oh, there it is. Okay, get him in. Get it in there. Oh my gosh. All right. That worked out. We just had to find it one more time. Here we go. Good job, everybody. That triple ink strike, the buff I mentioned before about it, is that it just does way more damage. It's harder to get out of. It can take you out, and hopefully a bunch of Salmonids from even a kind of a far enough length that you would normally, in older patches, be able to escape if you're right at the edge. It still does crazy damage from the edge now. And I think it covers a little more turf. I can't remember if that was a change. I'll have to look. When I get a shot. There we go. Uh-oh. Okay. Ah! I get out of these situations where I'm like, I'm getting bounced around like a little ping pong ball, and then Big Shot or somebody taps and finishes me off. Trying to get this ink enough. Might Booyah Bomb. I think this will be a good spot for this. Hopefully you'll take those bosses out. Gotcha. Unfortunately, the carbon is not suited for that many. Oh, they're so far over there. I don't know if I can get to anyone to bring them back. We got so separated that I don't see this as happening. Oh, we're alive, but we're just barely alive. Nope. Yeah, I couldn't get off the wall fast enough to get away from Moz. The quota is so high. Yeah. Yeah, and the... This isn't happening. That was a rough one. One of the changes they did with Salmon Run, especially on Marooner's Bay in 2.1, was help some of the lag. Because they've got some issues where you get a lot of bosses, a lot of stuff going on, and it's kind of hard to... You can see it slowed down a little bit there at the end because there's just so much going on. Alright, that was a tough one. It's very easy to snowball downhill once something goes wrong, and you gotta bring people back. Okay. Let's jump out of here, grab those rewards, and keep going. Espeon's inkjet got stuck on the steelhead. Yeah, it felt like there was a lot of stuff getting in the way, as happens. I was like stuck under the slamming lid at one point when someone was trying to revive me. It happens. All right, let me try to. I think Void said they have a full stink meter. Let's try to join them. This is a pretty rough rotation, though. Like I mentioned, it can go well, but the combination of spawning grounds and some of these weapons not being able to fend for themselves that great has made it a bit difficult. But I think we can do it. Alright. Savaria says for them playing Salmon Run is a less stressful way to try out new weapons in Turf War. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot less pressure. Yeah, look at this. We're all one big happy squid octo pile. It's a lot less pressure when you're not competing against other people. You're helping each other out. I feel like PvE, player versus environment, is more my in sort of my wheelhouse than PvP necessarily, because you can still feel like you're letting your team down, but it's all like, okay, we'll jump back in, we'll keep going. I think in PvP you can still have that feeling of like, it's no you know, big thing. You can just keep trying, but there's more pressure. I don't know, it's just different. Back in the day when I used to play like World of Warcraft and stuff, I would get so stressed by trying to fight other people because I liked playing on the PvP servers, but it was still one of those things where knowing there's another person on the end there instead of a computer controlling a salmon is a little bit more stressful. There we go. Get Big Shot out of here. Oof. I think everyone's on that end, so I'm gonna try to go over here. Get this going. There we go. The Dapple Doolies are a little tough sometimes because you have to be so close to really do good damage, and then you're very vulnerable feeling. I don't have that mobility that I would with an ink brush. It's just right on there. But I can turf, turf, turf. That's kind of what is needed from this weapon in this one, in this set, you know, of weapons. Should've got... Nope. Ah, yeah. I get those blinders where I'm like, I have to get the fly fish. I have to get... Like, I get focused on that, and then I died because of it. Because I was not doing what I should have, like using my special, or potentially playing it a little safer. I see you there. Okay. A lot of eggs over on that side, but it's also looking a little rough. Oh, we're gonna lose here if we don't take some of this out. Oh, we got it. Okay. Probably shouldn't have used my special, but that's alright. Oh, we're going back. I jumped from my ink jet, so I thought we had another low tide, but no, we're jumping back here. Alright, let's make sure this is nice and inked. Because that's going to be the difference for especially the Hydra and the Pro to actually survive some of this. What do we got? Drizzler. You know, the Pro is not the best at taking out lessers because you run out of ink so fast, but it at least can do it. Uh-oh. We got stuck over there. Here we go. Alright. I'm gonna try to find this fly fish before it gets too bad. There it is. Still following me, little guy? It's getting into position. Oh, there's two of them. I'm gonna get killed by one where I try to take out the other. There we go. Oh, they got it. Okay. Good timing there. There goes a snatcher with a ton of... Not gonna be able to get it in time, are we? Oh, no, we did. I think they all went back to the basket. So if we survive this somehow, that's a lot of eggs. Nope. Yeah, this is not looking great. Come on. Ah. We had the eggs there. We had the flipper flopper and then not work out. Nope. There's nowhere to get my ink back. Got stuck a little bit. Yeah, the thumbnail is a flipper flopper with the mask off. We've seen a few of them here, so that worked out that I put it there. But that's yeah, weird like art that is not like a blueprint, but it almost looks like it's like a Salmonid army or like a field guide sort of thing, like you would get from this Mr. Grizz guide for Grizzco. But they are pretty creepy when their masks are off. All right. Pam, the friend code is down in the description. That binder there, yeah. I was gonna say, it opens when you get close to it. If you want to try to add me, I've been trying to cycle through people every so often, but it can be a little tough. Aaron, let's join them. Alright. Oh. Tried joining Leona. Team Spicy. Oh, okay. I was Team Spicy. I was like Team Sweet won. Okay. Someone was saying since I've been on Team Spicy. Dark chocolate. I feel like I pick some of the ones that are more of an acquired taste, but I think end up being a better taste to me. Nothing against sweet milk chocolate. A big question that is brought up by the Splatfest is what is in the milk chocolate, because there are almost no mammals in this world, so who are they milking? Maybe the... maybe it is almond milk or oat milk or something. Hopefully. It does open a can of worms when you start thinking about that stuff. Okay. So yeah, we're getting close to the end of the season, so I'm thinking we're gonna get some news here on what is being added to the game, because I wanted to mention there's a lot of rumors that we're gonna get a direct in February, that's gonna be potentially within like a week here, and probably Zelda news and whatnot, but typically when a new season is on the way, like they did with Chill Season, we get a nice trailer for it, so I'm excited for Tears of the Kingdom, obviously, but I think getting that Splatoon news is also a big priority for me. Because I want to know, oh jeez, I want to know if we're going to get some additions to Big Run, or yeah, what the spring will bring. Probably at least 10 new weapon sets, which is fun to think about. Sometimes I don't know what to always go for with the Hydra, because I'm stuck where I'm like, I gotta be charged and ready, and then by the time, here we go, by the time something pops up, maybe somebody else has already taken it down. It's like you have to really be prepped to go after stuff, like push stick here, I'm gonna go up. And I have to remember I don't always have to charge the whole thing, just use a little bit of ink and it'll be fine. That big shot gonna get me from up here. I always feel like I can't always help as much as I would want when I'm using this thing, just because I cannot do the inking I want. I'm used to being able to ink a lot more. There we go. Makes me feel very underpowered and overpowered at the same time. It's kind of that extreme that I don't like about the Hydra so much in Salmon Run. I think it's a lot easier to use in normal multiplayer. There's not so much going on, so many demands of you. Yeah. I would definitely like to get the Hydra when we get the big shot, or the Cohozuna, because that's a really good weapon for that. I just don't like getting it in normal waves, but I'm glad that it was wave 1. Alright. Where are the dualies and the... Whoever's the dually and the carbon should really try to ink around the basket as much as they can, because we're gonna struggle to survive otherwise. It's gonna be... Oh, can I get out? Nope. I couldn't get all the ink from down there, and then I went up and got stuck. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing rings true for the Splattershot Pro for me as the Hydra. Enjoy it in multiplayer matches normally because there's less to worry about, but when you get Salmon Run, you have to really conserve ink and deal with so much stuff. It can be a pain. I can't get you from over there. Oh, one of the big things I should mention, a big oh, I got stuck on that. Alright. Didn't get to show it as well. One of the big buffs was to the Reef Slider. They added 28 frames, or like half a second, of invincibility to the end, so you can now use it and charge into a bad situation a lot easier than you were able to before. Here we go. And you will survive, most likely, because you get that extra bit of invulnerability at the end. Could use it there. You won't be able to just get blasted immediately, and that's more of a multiplayer change, but it does happen to be pretty useful in Salmon Run as well, which is also multiplayer. I keep saying multiplayer, but you know what I mean. PvP. Okay, I'm gonna keep this basket inked. I'm going to live by example. Make sure this place is nice and secure for my Hydra, whoever it is. flicking more than rolling. Tempting to roll over the lessers, but I'm not going to be able to get most of them if I do that. Ah. Closed right when I realized I should be doing that. Let's... I don't want to waste my reef slider, but I also know that gotta use it at some point here. Yeah, let's go for it. I didn't get much with that. We're doing okay. We got time. Uh-oh, who's all the way down there? Where we can't get you. There we go. Flipper flopper. He's getting a little insane here at the end, and we instantly wiped. As soon as I saw I was the last one, I was dead. Well, we got a lot of eggs, but in the end, didn't matter since we wiped. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break and get these cats some treats. A refresher. I think I need a second to refresh, and I will be right back here. Okay, we are back. Communication error. It's very abrupt. And I stretched my hands out. One thing, I was gonna mention, I watched, I don't read a ton, but I do like to watch a lot of informative videos. But I watched one from an artist that was kind of like, I regret not taking better care of my hands. And this definitely applies to anyone who does anything, you know, with their hands, physical work or games, that sort of thing. Oh, thank you, Espion. Executive function blast. I don't know. I appreciate the super chat. The big thing though with making sure you take care of your hands is, you know, it's gonna help you in the long run to be able to play long term. But one thing they mentioned with when you're, you know, doing things that involve like tapping or using pressure in your fingers, to kind of imagine when you push something down, it's kind of hard to explain. It's like don't imagine pressing with the tip of your finger. Imagine you're like pushing with the bone inside of your hand, so you're using your entire finger, and then you're not putting all this pressure on just the tip of your finger. So if you're playing a game like this that has a lot of trigger motion on the shoulder buttons, that can be helpful. So I've been trying to work that in. I figured I'd share that with you guys. But yeah, I've done gaming my entire life, and I think because I've been very physically active at times too, and know enough about making sure I'm stretching, because I used to do martial arts and kickboxing and stuff, that it's good to make sure you are taking care of yourself. So I try to bring that up frequently. No bosses over here. I guess they're all back. Oh, it's for this one. So yeah, I figure whenever I stretch, I want to make sure I bring it up so that even if you're not doing it every time, you're at least aware that that's something you could do too that will help you. Hopefully if you're playing a lot of Splatoon, that's something you're aware of and thinking about a lot. The little guys are gonna get me. There we go. Oh, jeez. Alright. As soon as I come back, I got a Hydra wave to keep myself alive during. Ooh, jeez. Okay. I shouldn't be jumping around and getting eggs so much, but it's one of those habits that I have where I want to collect them, even if I shouldn't be venturing too far from the basket. Let's do some preventative special use. I think otherwise we're not making it out of this. There we go. Ah, man. I always don't aim the best I can when there's I don't know, something with the steelhead I have issues with. I think it's like I need to aim a little higher than I think, and got cut off a little bit there. Okay. Haley's like, I feel called out for not stretching. It's not something you necessarily have to immediately be like, okay, I have to stretch my hands every whatever, you know, it's something to work up towards. The more you have it, I've learned that, yeah, that with a lot of stuff, like making sure your neck is stretching even your neck so you're not tilting it forward too much. Things like that. It's like if you just kind of work it in whenever it pops into your mind, eventually it becomes a habit. And you can do stuff like that even when you're sitting and watching stuff or doing things that are... You don't have to exclusively be like, I have to stretch now. You can do it while you're doing other things, basically. So, something to keep in mind. Where is that Drizzler? All the way over here. Putting missiles on my friends on accident. Ooh, there's the Drizzler. Can I get that? Whoop. Let's not die. Yeah, I got my killer whale. Almost took the Drizzler out with that. There we go. Alright, that worked sort of. I'm dead from this. I can't believe it. I had the invincibility from respawning enough where somehow didn't die from that. I think we are in a really bad position here. I don't know if I can Get us out of it. I'm gonna try. Nope. It freaked out a little where I was like, oh, squid. Nope, I'm on a great kid. Nope. Yeah. I didn't play that one great. I got overwhelmed. Okay. Yeah, another thing is make sure you're not sitting too long. I know all the old Nintendo things are like, take a break for however long everything. Like, that was something that they used to really go hard on during the Wii era. But it's one of those things, like, you don't need to feel like you have to be perfect with it. You just gotta try. And it helps in the long run. Alright. Speaking of trying, let's try this again. I got a full Zuna meter here. Hopefully it'll work out alright. Yeah, there's so many things that I'm like, okay, I like Salmon Run for the PvE and the teamwork element, but having to rapidly switch weapons, especially during wildcards and stuff, that can be really frustrating to, like, oh, I was in this mindset, and now I have to, you know, I was rolling, and now I need to be a dually player, and now that sort of thing I can struggle with quickly changing that mindset. I think I would rather stick with one weapon and play it for a while like I do during Splatfest and stuff. But then, yeah, there's more pressure when you play normal matches, multiplayer matches, so. Alright. Yeah, sometimes I get so wrapped up in playing that it is, especially during Splatfest and Big Run and stuff, it's like, yeah, you gotta remember to stand up occasionally and eat and things. So take some of these lessons from someone who gets so wrapped up that they will do long sessions of playing. You gotta be able to stop yourself and take care. Some of that can just be like, bring water with you in between matches. Drink a bit of water, stuff like that. Easier adaptations. Hi, Jay. Thank you for being here. Alright. Okay, we got Pro. This is one of those rotations where the dualies are nice, but I think having two more, I was trying to say, like, more paint-oriented. I don't know how I got tour out of that, but more turf-oriented weapons, it can be a little nicer. I'm gonna work on my awareness, because I think we get overrun at times, because I'm not keeping track of all the bosses that are spawning that well. There we go. Let them get that. I'm gonna take this guy out. Alright. Going a little better this time. Now, Moz will change who they're after, depending on who is closest when they attack. So if you are being targeted by them, but then when they pop up, somebody else is closer afterwards, it changes to the other person, so. That's something I learned recently. Another thing, the Salmon lid, you can lure it to the basket or lure it farther over if you want, because when you make it slam, that's who it targets. So if I go over to this one, it's already pretty close to the basket, but if I was the one to make the Salmon lid slam down, it would then follow me and try to get me after it comes back up. It will go after, and the lessers will go after you too. But yeah, it's one of those situations where you can lure some of the bosses, even the ones that seem a little static or focused on someone else. You just gotta know how to bait them. One of the simpler ones is the scrapper. You just, whoever shoots it last, it'll turn to them. Because it's trying to always keep its back away from whoever's targeting it to protect itself. Alright, let's get this inked well. That was a pretty good first wave from everybody. Here comes a slam, or a fly fish. got that? Yep, they do. Speed this up a little, though. I always want to be doing something in this mode, of course, but I also get stuck sometimes when I notice someone else doing or going for what I was going to do. 'Cause then I get a little, like, you get a little indecisive, or at least I do, where I'm like, okay, I need to redistribute my effort somewhere else, but where will that be? I don't know, because I'm stuck between things. Oh, I got pushed off of that somehow. There we go. Get out of here, quick, quick, quick. Gotcha, okay. Yeah, there can be a lot to focus on. There we go. Got this guy on me. Not in the best spot here with this. Oh, I really tried to booyah there and help whoever needed it, but I'm the last one left. Dying on top of it. We are very close to quota. We just gotta survive this. No! Ah, we were so close. The eggs are right there, too. Yeah, that was a rough one. Big Man says, hey, Adam, do you read the chat? I do. A lot of people always ask me that, but I do when I can. It's a little hard in the middle of this, or else I would struggle even more to survive these waves. But I do read the chat, of course. Okay. Yeah, that was a little tough there. At the end, we basically had the quota. The eggs were sitting by the basket, and then we just couldn't get them in there in time because the bosses all descended on it. I should mention we are almost going to be done with the 5-alarm helmet, the firefighter helmet gear, because the month is going to be over. And then next month, if you haven't seen it, the gear is called the 360 All Scopes. It has all these different scopes on it. Not my favorite design for a piece of gear, but it, you know, it's fun. They did a fun little joke with it. And then we have one more piece of gear that's secret you can find for March if you already know where to look for that. And it is also a helmet. So hopefully we will get, in the next batch of Salmon Run gear, we'll get some other clothes, because so far it's all been helmets. I wonder if a lot of the other clothes they're just putting in the catalogs and adding normally, and then they're like, okay, Grizzco can have the silly helmets. You can play dress up with Mr. Grizz. Jimbles has full coho meter. Okay, we'll try to get you in here next time, Jimbles. I just want to try to give a bunch of people a chance to play and shuffle after most. Sometimes I'll do another one with the same group because I feel bad if things were, you know, didn't get that good of a college try at getting it done, but I do read. Big Man, you didn't hear. I said I do read chat. Big Man doesn't have normal ears. He's a manta ray. Or a stingray. I forget. There's a type of ray that he is. And I think it might actually be a stingray. There's like a type that has those fins on the back, even though they kind of look like the manta ray. So that's how he has those feet. I already learned and forgot that info in the last couple months. Tarchu, yeah, dapples are really strong when you roll and you get really close. They can shred the Cohozuna, just like the Hydra for the most part. They're very, very good. They just have such a short range. They're mostly good for painting until we get to the Cohozuna. They can take down some of the bosses fast, but the range is so short that they struggle. Same with the Carbon. That's where I think we're having a little bit of trouble here is... two of the weapons can't take down bosses that great, and two of them can, but struggle to paint. So there's some extreme differences that we have to deal with. I need to get my jump flicking down with the Carbon roller. Alright, where are we going here? Behind us? I see the steel eel going around a weird way. Just getting led around by someone. There we go. Get off my back, you little guys. What's going on up there? I know we got bosses. There we go. Okay. The other big thing the carbon can do is quickly roll over the flipper flopper when it needs to. Over the paint for it. Things are looking a little scary at the basket, but I think we got it under control. Get these drizzlers out of here. They take up so much room on this map when you're at the basket. Oh, I threw a bomb. Are we just wiped immediately because everybody was around the same spot? I'm worried that might be the case. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna booyah bomb. I really don't want to have us get taken out so close to... There we go. No time to deal with you, big shot. I almost said big man. There we are. Get out of here, you little chum. Big man, I'm a big fan. That's Jibbles. Celebrity appearance in the chat. I do wonder, because they always establish what weapons everyone uses. And we've kind of... I think they established that probably Fry would use a Splatana, and Shiver would use a bow. I think that's what I heard, even though I would think Shiver would use the Splatana, but... Samurai use both a bow and a katana and stuff, so either one works for her. Big Man, though, I'm wondering if he can do Turf Wars, what he would use. It's interesting to think of if they add another secret weapon class. Like, sometimes they will add new weapon types, like completely new ones, post-launch. I'm trying to remember if they did that with 2, because that was more of a thing with Splatoon 1, since there were not that many weapons originally. With Splatoon 2, I can't remember if they added an entire new weapon type post Dooley's umbrella. I'm gonna try to get over here and get this stinger. This is risky, you don't want to stay at the beach very long, but at the same time, this thing is giving everyone trouble. There we go, okay, I'm out of here immediately. Do not need your golden eggs. We have enough over here, Mr. Stinger. Look at that. Guy going into the ocean. That's okay. Resist the urge to chase the gold. That is what causes a team wipe. We have guaranteed gold eggs back here that we do not need to struggle for. Alright. Good wave 2. One more flipper flopper for the road. Oh, this Shiver looks like she would use a charger. They already established that Marie uses a charger, and I think they want to have the new characters use the new weapons. Because I think Marina is a Brella user, and Pearl is a Dooley's user. That suits their personality and stuff too, which is good. And then, yeah, in Splatoon 1, they established Callie uses a roller, Marie uses a charger. They always kind of try to set that up with the weapons they introduce. That'd be funny if Big Man's like, I'm kind of a normal guy, I use just the normal shooter weapon, because no one has claimed those yet, of the idols. I might die here. Alright, I got that lured away enough, and then I'm gonna try to take down... I'm not gonna be able to actually reach that, am I? This is really not the smartest for me to do, but at least I can take it out. I need to be off this beach yesterday. Thank you, whoever did that. Alright, back here. This is where I belong, back at the basket where I can survive. Hopefully. Oh my gosh. Well. So much for surviving. There we go. This is wave 3, isn't it? Time to Booyah Bomb and use the armor. Okay, that one's after me. Hey, get off my rump! The scrapper got me. Of all the bosses. Thank you. We did it! Let's see. We got a decent tide if we're gonna get the extra. No, no extra wave after all that. We did it, though. A lot of undercover umbrella. I'm surprised. A lot of people. It is a cool weapon, but I know a lot of people think it's one of the weaker weapons in the game. So I'm surprised to see a lot of people big fans of it. I could see Big Man using umbrella, but that's already taken by Marina. He's got to get his own thing. All right. Yeah, picking at Lumi, it takes a while to pick a main weapon. They're kind of talking about not being sure what to main. A lot of it is like, try everything. Once you figure out your play style, then you can narrow it down a little more. And yeah, I'm gonna grab this before we get into that too much. But yeah, it took me a while. And being able to gel with a weapon. Jimble said they had a full meter. Like the ink brush, when that was revealed early on Splatoon 1, that was like, oh, this is such a cool thing. I wanna try that, and that's part of why I stuck with it so long, to get better at it, and it kind of became my main, playing brushes. But you just really got to figure out what you grok with and what you don't. Sometimes it's good to try to practice stuff, like me using the Hydra Splatling. Other times it's like, if you realize that you're not really suited to it, don't worry that much. Salmon Run's gonna force you to play it anyways, but yeah. Don't sweat it if you haven't figured out what your main is quite yet. Valiant, thank you so much for summoning the Cohozuna. Appreciate everyone putting your candles and your skunks and other smelly things in the chat. We've got a full smell meter. I think Jimples does as well. I think we are hopefully gonna see it next time. I really want to get the dualies more. I feel like that's the weapon I barely have gotten this rotation. The rotation we had before this, I wish it was on the weekend. I was tempted to even just stream anyways during the week, but I'm trying to keep Splatoon to the weekend. Have other stuff during the week, but it was really good. It was on Mariner's Bay, which is, a mixed map for a lot of people. But it had the splatter shot, the octobrush, the sloshing machine, and a heavy splatling, the normal splatling. So that seemed like a less polarizing rotation than this one, and it wasn't on spawning grounds, so that's always good. But yeah, unfortunately, didn't work out. I haven't really gotten a 3-star fire hat, but I'm not that worried about it because we'll get more chances. You can still get monthly gear after the month that it appears in, of course, but the chances of it are lower. You saw I just got one of the hats from the debut month of Splatoon. Alright, let's get over here. Oh, that was a waste. I don't think I've ever watched a bomb go in the water like that. It's funny looking, but also unfortunate. Here, a fish stick. There you go. Oh no! Moz is gonna get him if we're not careful here. Yeah, it did. Ah! Unfortunately, the pole got in the way, and now I'm stuck. Poor Espeon. It's just, yeah. At this point, I'm not gonna bother with bomb. Take him out the old-fashioned way. Get this other fish stick while we can. Get their song out of here. Oh, nice. I was about to say that stinger is gonna cause a wipe, but it didn't because we had some good, good-natured soul took it out for us. I'm dead. I ran out of ink. I shouldn't have tried to get the steelhead. But look at that, we got the quota and then some. We just need to survive at this point. Thank you. Alright. Got you, Jimbles. A little dicey getting splatted a couple times. But there we go. I got the dualies. Let's get this thing painted. Now, if you are trying to paint, not rolling is good because you get the wider range of your ink. But if you want to do that damage, of course, rolling, you get the one reticle, so your shots hit more often. Unless you're using the glue goods, you don't do more damage after rolling, you just have more accurate shots. So it makes it where you can take stuff out faster. Go. I'm gonna jump in. Get out of here. Of course, if you're close to your target where it doesn't really matter, you don't have to worry about that so much anyways. Like I was so close to that slamming lid. Uh-oh. Did not get close enough to this, though. There we go. Jeez. Sort of jump scare there. Let's do this. We got this new improved arrow, or not arrow spray, reef slider. I think of it as on the arrow spray. There we go, okay. Support ink strike helped me there a lot. Nope, I'm dead. Ah! I really tried to use that special to save us at the end, but I was too low on health. I got stuck on the beach. I was trying to get a lot of eggs from big shots and help people, but it didn't work out for me. I probably should have been more at the basket and painting like I was preaching earlier. Okay, we'll try another one with this group. Ashley had a sabotaging shift, she mentioned. You can report people if you don't know. You can go on the computer, and if somebody is trolling, or there's even a thing for purposefully sabotaging or throwing matches. You can do that in normal multiplayer and Salmon Run even. It's very easy, so go and make sure you do that. Let's see. Oh, running out of time to... Apologies, big man. I will get to your comment in a minute. I gotta ink, or else we're not gonna get that Cohozuna. If I'm not inking, we're gonna struggle. So this is the one big, other than the carbon roller is not bad at inking, but this is our big inking weapon. Nope. Why did I? I did not see the chum there. I just saw the big shot, or the Cohawk, and I rolled right into a sandwich that I shouldn't have. There we go. Okay. Get these guys out of here. Too many lesser salmonids. Taking a lot of bosses out. I just gotta make sure I'm still inking and surviving enough to get these eggs in. Oh no. Ah, ran out of time there. There's two of them. That was not the best I could have done there because I fell off the bridge. And I'm just gonna have to take that as a misuse. I need to stay up here this time. There we go. Alright. Uh-oh. Where's everyone? Are you guys alive? You're way over there where I can't save you. Okay. Oh, we got quota. Bomb. I'm running. Everybody stay alive. I had to use both of my specials on that, but we lived. Could have gone worse. Trying to keep up with what movie people are talking about, but it'd be a little tough with how... Even when I'm not reading chat, it's tough. Now, if I added that to the mix... I had a really old series that I'm kind of like, I don't feel great about it anymore, but way back in the day I had one where I would try to play a game and read fan fiction at the same time, and that was just like, this is too many levels of stuff going on. What is that flipper flopper doing? The majority of it was in the water. But yeah, that's one where I'm like, I feel bad because it was like kind of trying to be funny with fan fiction that was seen as weird, but now I'm like, no, that person, whoever wrote that, was just having fun with that, and I was kind of a jerk for using it for comedy. But yeah, anyways, also it was like, what? That was an insane endeavor to try to do that. Hard enough to play games without having half your brain focused on something else, but learning experience. Sometimes you just try stuff. Let's be on. I never have my bomb ready when I need it. I need to conserve my ink a little better at times. Nope. I think we are not. Nope, we got quota so quick. We should probably focus on surviving. Here's that stinger. Try to at least keep the others alive by going after this in the last couple seconds here. There we go. I did not read my immortal. I've heard of that, but... Alright. Oh no, wave 3, no specials. Hydra only. Wipe destination. I don't know if this is gonna work, especially with, oh, look at all this back here. Where is everybody? Someone ink some of this. Are we down on the beach? We aren't. Clean up this basket. Turning into Mr. Grizz sometimes. Got that, okay. Get this guy, he's right here, so that was nice and easy. And I can confuse this chum. Get up. There we go. My worry is this stinger is not gonna help me survive long. Where are you yelling from? Okay, I see ya. I should have stayed up there. I got too focused on reviving whoever that was. Thank you. The sounds. The like, you could tell someone died. Okay, we are so close to getting quota. I can get a couple more of these in. I'm not the one to be zipping around and doing it though. I'm dead almost. Heal, heal, heal. Nope. Okay. If we can survive, we can do this. There we go. Alright, I am out of here. Throwing one last egg in, and then I'm leaving. We did it! Good job, everybody. Now, if we have a Cohozuna, this is gonna be tough, because what am I gonna get? I'm trying to. I think I have the pro. Alright, I'm focusing. Hydra and Dapple, Doolies, go crazy on the Zuna. I'm gonna try my best to take some of these bosses down. Let's do it. Usually, yeah, it always starts over in that annoying corner. Alright, come on, buddy. Get these steelheads out of here. I was right there, but I just didn't take it out in time. There we go. Come on, steelhead. Being such a nuisance. It was up in the air right when I had that egg. Alright, good, good, good. Wave breaker's gonna help. Uh-oh. A couple of us died in one spot there. Come on. Okay, I'm immediately in a really bad spot because of big shot. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do much from back here. Shouldn't be running away from this guy, but I wanted to help. Okay. Nope. Oh my gosh. Where is everybody? Over there. I ran away to try to help and then... Oh, no. I revived the Hydra too. I got way too distracted on getting all those eggs back at the shore, and we still almost, yeah, we were very close, so we should have some good scales. There we go. Yeah, 8's not bad. I went after the big shots in the stinger, being like, well, we gotta do that or else we're not gonna survive this. And then everyone died, and then, yeah, got a little off the rails. Almost had it, though. Not too bad. All right, let's shoot for one more Cohozuna. That's my goal. Here we go. Get our last 5-alarm hat here, hopefully, too. That I gotta get really lucky if I'm gonna get the 3-star one before February, but... Savari says they tend to over-explain things. That's usually what I do. When something goes wrong, I'm like, okay, I feel like I need to run play-by-play through this thing to explain myself. It'll have that little sparkle if we get a 3-slot one. I've gotten really good luck so far with getting gear with repeat abilities and stuff. It's been kind of surprising. Alright, should we just do a room? Because I don't know who to join. Who's got the meter full? Okay, water break. Stand up, stretch those hands, everybody. Okay. I always forget to like look around. I can see people's fits and stuff in the lobby here. Dr. Chusa. I was like, wait, they're a different type of hologram. You got the yellow hologram when they're not really here, and the blue when they are. Is there a hologram? Yeah, there is. They even have the projector in here for the people that are just kind of hanging out. I don't know why it took me so long to notice this on the ceiling, the projector that actually has a beam that connects. They thought of everything. It could have just been this magic hologram thing, but they made it actually have a tech element to it, which is so cool. If I could choose a Splatfest theme, what would I choose? Some people have asked me that before, and I can never think of a good one because a lot of the obvious 3-choice things, rock, paper, scissors, cockroach, nuclear bomb, foot, what, you know, they could do another variation of that. That type of stuff is, I think they've gone with some of the obvious ones so far. The fact that we're getting one on chocolate so early seems like they've hit up some of the mainstays, but we'll see. We'll hopefully get some other ones that'll be like, oh, of course, you know, the 3 Musketeers. Speaking of chocolate, there's actually 4 of those, though. I feel like it's going to be easier almost to have Splatoon 4's 4-team Splatfest if they end up doing that. So that seems like there's a lot of things that are in groups of 4s. Okay, let's get this out of here. Oh, they got it already. Nice, nice, nice. Look at all those eggs. Excuse me. I'm trying to take out the steel wheel. There we go. Alright. once again, if you only have one basket to shoot at, one soda container for the fly fish, go for the left one, because that has the missiles that target everyone. The right basket, the red one, I didn't go high enough up, did I? The red one has the missiles that target just the nearest player. So it's better to make sure they can't hit, the majority of your team. If you can make it where they only hit one. Let's roll out of here. Okay. A lot of things to remember in Salmon Run. Low tide. The biggest thing that I think is also what makes it so tough to adjust in Salmon Run, it seems like a relatively small thing, but I think it is bigger than you would think, is not having any gear abilities means you will always swim slow using heavy weapons like the Hydra, and they struggle to get away a lot of the time as it is, so I think making that change, making that a thing on top of it is gonna affect more people than you might think. Okay, good. As I come back, we need some help back here at the basket. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw these because I think all of the team is dead now, and I'm stuck with this Hydra. Yeah. Trying to get away from stuff, and then I just get surrounded. I don't know if I'll ever be comfortable with the Hydra. You need to be constantly shooting, moving, doing all this stuff, and I think the Hydra is just so counter to that. You want to sit in one spot, have a good place where you are able to... I threw a bomb, but I guess it didn't get anyone. You're supposed to sit in a good place and be a turret, but you have to still move in Salmon Run, so swimming slow, not inking well, all those things mean you gotta rely on your teammates a lot, and often I just get stuck. As you just saw. I laid it on a barrel, and I can't tell if that made it slow down as well. Let's see. Turf Anarchy or Salmon Run. Yeah, they usually wait to do the Splatoon themed Splatfest until late in the game. Because we got Callie and Marie, Pearl and Marina. And then yeah, Chaos and Order was that one decided the fate of this game. So we probably won't see us, but yeah. Splatoon 1, 2, or 3 Splatfest would be really funny. Do we have anything? No. Let's get another one going. I'll be right back. Squid Sisters versus Off the Hook versus Deep Cut, says Jimbles. I think I've seen that one before. That's a good suggestion, though. Okay. Yeah, this is, I'm as expected, having a little trouble with this rotation, but understandable. My least favorite map, and one of my least favorite, well, no. I do like the Hydra. I think in Salmon Run, it's one of my least favorites. It's one I did play a bit in 1 and 2 when you're just playing multiplayer. I think I played more of it in 1 because it was a little more novel when it debuted. But I do need to remember to be charging again while it's firing so that it will immediately start charging. If I'm gonna get a Splatling, I think I would prefer something like the ballpoint. Or the Nautilus actually got a buff. It fires faster now. Let me see if I can find the exact thing. Yeah, fire duration is about 15%, or it fires longer, so got a bit of a buff in 2.1, sorry. Splatfest where everyone's on a random team. Just, yeah, they make it like 33.3% popularity. That would be interesting if you couldn't pick. And you were assigned. That would be if we had order versus chaos. If order had won, we would have government-assigned Splatfest teams. No, not in Splatsville. Okay. Byron, thank you. They love watching my Splatoon 1 videos. I haven't gone back to some of those. I don't know how well they hold up because they were at a time when the style of game especially, was so new that I worry. I think I relied on the Kraken a lot early on. One thing I noticed with playing so much brush, I mentioned before, I played so much brush in the early days that I feel like it made some bad habits for me when it came down to having to actually aim more with other weapons. So, unfortunately, I think at a base level you want to play, if you're looking for a main and you're trying to practice, at least play a little bit of shooters and don't just play a weapon that you don't have to manually aim that well, because the brush gave me some real bad habits that I had to practice a bit to break. And even, I played a lot of Brella in Splatoon 2, and that's another one where it's got kind of a shotgun arc where you don't always have to aim that great. Get out of here. Man, this is... Come on, Carbon. Carbon roller damage is not amazing. The Big Swig roller got a damage buff, which is nice and all, but I don't know how well that's gonna... Oh no! Ah, I hate when the... And they're... Okay, I was gonna say they're protected a little. I hate when the Salmonid gets in a spot where it doesn't actually slam, because that can be really annoying to... can't use it. It's just there to be a nuisance. And one of the benefits of the Salmonid is using it as a way to take out bosses, especially steelheads. So much of the bosses you don't have to time their weaknesses. Any of the bosses in this that have weaknesses that are timed out can be frustrating. That's where the Salmonid is nice. Okay, down at the beach. Getting the Hydra out of the way. This is what happened last time, though. I messed up my Hydraing. I'm gonna try to make sure this is nice and inked, because I'm gonna have to run around here. For certain, at some point, I will be trying to escape around the basket like that. The other boss is coming in. Oh. Ah. That'll happen too, where I'm focused on one boss, and then another one pops up, and you gotta change your focus, which isn't the easiest when you're playing such a slow weapon. Okay, you got that. I'm gonna try to get the steelhead if he'll ever fire. I'm just impatient where I hate waiting to be able to do anything, so having to charge and hold a charge, I think that's why I don't really tend to play chargers either. But having to hold a charge and then wait for a boss's weakness is like a combo for me of things I don't want to have to do. And I'm dead here. I wanted to go up, but the stinger said no. I feel like, yeah, the Hydra is really breaking this rotation for me. I think it would be not so painful if the Hydra wasn't in here. Or if I got it on Extra Wave or one of the other ones. Luckily, everyone's doing okay without me being alive some of the time. There we go. Get one last egg in there. Okay. I think I'm gonna have Dapples if we get Extra Wave. We have a Night Wave, so that's a little scary. Oh, okay, Mothership. This is a good one for the Hydra, because you don't have to move that much, necessarily, especially if others are taking out some of these little baskets. these Chinook. One of the better ones, I think, for the Hydra. I don't like going way off the beaten path, but I don't want to leave those there, or else we're dying from having all these lesser spawn in. Here it comes. Oh, this is something that's probably a month or so old at this point, but there's a strategy going around for Mothership where you actually let the Mothership come and sit on the basket, and you don't put any eggs in, and then when it's time to actually you get tons and tons of eggs racked up because there's no Chinook to come and take them, I don't believe. Oh no, they do. Not the Chinook, the Snatchers. You get tons and tons of eggs, you rack them up over the basket, and then, uh-oh. I might be in trouble here. We don't have that much time. Getting overrun by a lot of these lessers. One, okay. But you just rack up eggs and then you throw them all in the last couple seconds. And let's do that. Why not? There we go. We're getting tons of them here. Yeah. And then the Mothership can't steal your eggs if there's none in there, basically. Nice. Good job, everybody. No extra wave. Unfortunate. But it happens. Yeah, and it's like, you can just kind of shoot the Mothership. You get like a good spot where you can shoot all the Chinook that are coming out of the top of the Mothership, and you don't have to worry about it moving or going from different areas, so it's a weird strategy. You have to be very coordinated and know what you're doing, but it can get you a ton of eggs, so that might be a good one for Big Run. Motherships definitely was the best wave to get a ton of eggs during Big Run, but it was so rare. I think we only got it a couple times. The one time I was able to get a really good Mothership wave, I think we ended up failing a different later wave, and it was like, I had a really good score, and it's tough when you're really fighting, not just to get quota, but to actually get that high score. I could hear the snapback on my controller. Alright, let's get another group going. Who's got a snake? D. Let's go with them. I think we haven't played with them much. Alright, water. I need water. Okay. I'm ready to go here. Readjust. If I ever stretch or move, you can tell, because my character's just like, whoa, looking everywhere. Yeah, I'd like to see, we had a, people were talking about like a Zelda Splatfest. That would be cool for Tears of the Kingdoms coming out. We had that Mario one in Splatoon 2. It was Super Mushroom versus Starman, if I remember. I think that was in Splatoon 2. I didn't play in that one. It was one of the last ones, right? And it had those t-shirts associated with it. There you go, guys. I almost said eat up. Have a good Salmonid lunch. Getting two in the mix with my carbon. I'm gonna be a little more. I need to think of it as a brush. I don't do that enough. I'm often like, okay, I can get in here and roll, and I should be feeling like it's brushed more in some ways. Unless I'm doing this, then you want to roll over it. Or you got lessers. I'm kind of contradicting myself because I'm like, oh, the brush you actually do want to roll a lot to get around, so. Alright. Doing okay. We got a lower quota on this one, so hopefully this will go a little better. Hate when there's like just a little more ink on the flipper flopper. Don't manage to get it. We have a low enough time here where I don't think it's worth going after Big Shot, honestly. We're so close to being done. That's gonna... Ah! Well, not if everyone dies. I don't know if the Hydra can survive 5 seconds, and the bomb blew up and nobody got hit by it because we weren't respawned yet. That was a really good idea from the Hydra player, whoever that was. They threw a splat bomb, but no one was up yet to actually get it. I saw that. As soon as we were all piled together, we all got knocked out from all the stuff. I should have, yeah, that's another one of those, like, we got quota, stay away from each other. Because that's how you wipe. And then it was up to the person with the slowest weapon to try to save us, so that was just stacked against him. Alright, we'll do one more with this group. That was a rough one. Power, wisdom, courage. Yeah, I think I can't remember, someone might have mentioned that before, but that's a good one, Jimbles. That's a 3 thing. I shouldn't even, yeah. I should have thought about that when I was thinking of 3 things. That's perfect for Zelda. I don't know if the Triforce will... The Triforce wasn't really that much of a plot point in Breath of the Wild, so it'll be interesting. I bet they'll do more with it in Tears of the Kingdom because they didn't use it for Breath of the Wild, really. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's... Where are you going? Nope. Well, I don't know how this is going to work. We don't want to really do the wall strategy if we can avoid it. It's better to kind of just feed the chum into one spot here. And there you go, JC's got the rolling strat. Thank you, JC. JCN, sorry. We just need to help him with the goldies, because they have more HP. Everything else, we should be... Oop! Uh-oh, we got turned around here. They started spawning behind us. Should have been farther up there. Someone disconnected. Probably not intentional, but alright, that's a wrap. I don't know who got knocked out, but might have been from them hosting. It was D, the host. I think that was who was hosting. Oops. I think we had that. This isn't the worst, yeah. This isn't the worst weapon set for glowflies. It really is just like we gotta let the carbon kind of get the... They can still splat the glowfly chums because they're weaker. They have weaker HP than a normal chum. We just really had to coordinate a little there more and not have someone disconnect, basically. All right, let's get another group going. I don't know if Void has a full thing, but I think I'd rather host because we tend to get more disconnects when someone else is hosting. You never know if people are playing wirelessly, or I've got a wired connection though, so. Jimbles almost has a full meter. Okay, good to know. Noom, thank you for being here. Noom, that's the name Danny gave her flying, or it was Noon. It was her flying Meowth, the flying Terra type Meowth she got. She actually named it that, so that's probably not where. Yeah, I'm sure you had that name already before, but good to have you here. Oh, we're not gonna have time to do this, but I have to try something once we have more time in the lobby. I don't think we're gonna have time to do this. So I'm wasting my time inking this, but there's something fun that I learned that you can do. Did I get all the walls enough? As soon as I get this set up, it's gonna kick us out of here. All right, let me see if I can do this. So That's a little weird trick with the golden egg I saw. It's basically like the last place you stand when you're on the ground is where it will think you're throwing the golden egg from. So if you go all the way around on the walls, launch it into a spot that it won't launch into, like the lobby there with Mr. Grizz, it goes back to where you were behind the basket, so it goes into the basket anyways because that was the last place it could have been fired from. It's a really weird little trick. I think it was a Japanese player on Twitter had that, but you have to ink the whole wall all the way around. Like, it's a little involved to set up for yourself. Has no practical use, I don't think, but it's fun. It's fun. People have fun here. There's a Charles Martinet, the voice of Mario, has a Instagram where he'll go around. I think it's on Instagram. He goes around and travels a lot, but he'll take the Mario figures and Wario and stuff, and he'll do the voices as he's traveling around. And there was an old one where he went by an arcade that had, I think it had Pac-Man and stuff, but that was a brain worm of him. He was talking about the arcade. He was like, "It's an arcade. It's fun. People have fun here." So my brain has the, like, people have fun here in there where I don't know, that's one of those things that it goes to a lot of the time when I'm thinking about stuff like that. So anyways, that's why I said that. I don't know if I'm gonna live. Let's get out of here. I didn't get to see people's reaction to the crazy thing that happened. That's okay. It was just a weird trick. If it had anything that could actually be gotten out of it, that would be better, but I still tried to throw my bomb down even though it was a scrapper. It stopped the scrapper at least. Okay, we're alive, we're alive. Live, everyone live! Leona! Oh, they got back in even though they DC'd. Yeah, does he not do, I guess he's not traveling as much, but does he not do his little Mario videos anymore? I hope he's doing okay, because I'm just sad that he kind of got ousted as Mario's voice. I know he'll be in the movie in some capacity, but it's just a little unfortunate. Especially that Crispy Rat replaced him in a way. I think he'll still do the games, because he's going to obviously be cheaper for them to hire. Nintendo infamously does not use any union voice actors or anything, so they tend to kind of skimp out on voice acting. Usually works out okay, but there was some controversy with Smash Brothers where they were still reusing a lot of the voice acting from like Brawl, and we're not paying the voice actors because they didn't have to. The lady who does Lucas's voice is a really prominent voice actress. I'm trying to remember her name. She was like Bubsy's voice and a bunch of different characters. But try to move towards us when you get knocked out, Octochew. Unless you... Are you okay? Feeling sick? But yeah, that lady that voiced Lucas, she's so sweet, but she did not get paid past Brawl for voicing Lucas at all. Didn't mean to rhyme there, since I'm talking about a more serious situation, but yeah. So Nintendo hopefully will improve their voice acting standards in the future, but I don't know if that will change anytime soon. Alright, we survived, and I have one wave breaker left. I did say crispy rat. Oh no! Octo2 thought they were still dead, that's why they were... Yeah, you gotta always be moving, even if you're an inner tube. Where are we going? This way? Trying to break the bad habit of you want to be inking all the time, you know, always make sure you're inking well, covering turf in the beginning, but I tend to I need to remember to get my ink back before the round starts, because otherwise we end up in these situations where... Did my bomb go in? No. I have the worst luck with that. I'll throw it in there and then it'll bounce out, or... I might be dead in a second. Probably not the best spot to splat that scrapper, but that's okay. Yeah, I feel like I don't do a good job of... Sometimes you just can't get a different angle on these bosses, like the fly fish, and then you're stuck. Don't go away from me, I'm behind you. Okay. I threw my special over here, but I guess no one's getting it. I don't know if we're getting this quota. I'm getting pounced on. We might be able to do it. Ugh. I'm dead, but survive! We did it! Alright. Not the best sign for the Cohozuna, but we'll try it. Okay, everybody, let's focus. What am I gonna get? I'm trying to remember what weapon I haven't used. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate your support. I got the Hydra. Might work out if I can get into a good spot. I should be doing this instead of taking down bosses. Look at this damage. Throw that down. Gonna watch out for the belly flops. Let's shred, baby. I don't know why I said it like that. I'm sorry. Here we go. We can do it if I don't get small fried. Trying to get these little guys out of here. Ooh. Is this wall enough for me to get up? No! Okay. Oh no, no left. I'm not gonna make it out of here in time. I'm sorry, I got stuck. Ah. That was frustrating. We were doing really good damage. We got 5 silver scales though. That's pretty good. We were doing good damage, and then I got stuck down in a spot that I just could not get back to everybody. Alright, maybe we can do one more. I'm a little dissatisfied, even though 5 silver scales is really good. Yeah. I feel like we did a lot better on that one. If I get separated from people with the Hydra, I'm pretty much dead. And that Cohozuna spanked me off the wall with his frying pan, so that wasn't great. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, that was pretty rare. Like, JCN's like, I've never gotten so many in one round. The chances of getting 5 of those is pretty rare, so I'll take that over taking the Cohozuna down. Because look, we're at 44 already. That's like a pretty good jump towards getting that last Splat suit. Have we played? I think we played with Raccoon before. Don't see them very often. They got Cass icon, so it caught my eye. Alright, one more. Oh, Void's in a room with a full meter. Okay, let me do that. Sorry for ducking out of there. Nope. I almost did freelance. There we go. Alright. Everyone, jump in with Void. $10-hour stream, Ashley. My goal will be maybe 10 hours a week streaming. It seems doable. If I do 2 or 3 hours and do, 3 streams a week is my next step up from doing 2 a week. I'd like to do 2 weekend ones and at least 1 during the week, with a 3rd game that's not Pokemon or Splatoon. That's the goal. Quick update on stuff. I do need to put in more work. The Discord exists. The mods are in there with me, but I gotta put in a lot of extra work at hammering out some of the different rooms and getting that all ready for you guys. So that should be coming up soon. And I'm hoping February will be like, okay, this is when we're launching all this stuff and memberships and stuff. I'm working on rewards for that. I want to make it worth your while to be here and support the channel. So I've been working on that. Can I? Let me see here. I might not have time to do this before we get into this. Okay, I will try to do something cool between lobbies here. Try to do a sneak peek for anyone who sticks around. We got a night wave. I'm a little worried. We haven't had fog yet. What do we got? Okay, good. Mothership. I'm not going to be that useful in this one because I have this really short range weapon, but I can attempt to go around and get some of these eggs at least. This isn't the shortest range weapon, of course, because I can still do my vertical flicks. Not as rough as a brush would be between the two. I don't know why I looked at the reflector. Couldn't get there fast enough. I hate when I'm just slightly too slow to actually get the Chinook out of there. Ugh. I also need to get better at timing my vertical flicks because I'm hitting jump and the trigger at the same time, and I gotta jump slightly before. There we go. Tough to deal with a lot of these. There we go. We're doing good. Usually don't have to worry about eggs on these waves. There's plenty of them. It's more. Oh, nice job. Whoever was hydrating, I think, really cleaned that up. Eggs are less of a problem than not getting overrun sometimes. There we go. Another reason that's one of the most lucrative waves in Big Run is that's one of the only special waves that we still get in Big Run. They cut out like Goldie Sea King and a bunch of the other ones that are gimmies. Tornado. We haven't seen a tornado tonight. Low flies. Okay. Who's got the roller? Roll it up, please. I'm gonna try to be here and charge. Okay. Can use this as a nice little way to. Let's just go ahead and do that. Oh, did I throw that? Can use the jets from the inkjet to actually do damage on stuff, which is nice. Alright, we have tons of eggs, but will we survive long enough to actually get them in the basket? This is getting a little scary, especially because I'm out of specials. Ah! The roller, yeah. I brought him back and then it didn't matter in the end. They got pushed in. That was not a bad glowflies. We almost did it. Oh yeah, so the Discord is public. You don't have to do anything special to join it once that's open. So don't worry about that. Oh, pay cut. Let's see here. Nope. Oh, ooh. Interesting. All right. Let's get another group going. Oh, we do want to... I should stay with this, because Void's got the full meter. Alright. Thank you guys again. Thank you to Haley for the weird banana duck. Oh, and thank you, I should thank Al, because Al got me some, I want to make sure everyone gets thanked for the great birthday gifts that I got this year. I'm wearing the Splatoon t-shirt that Kayla and Mark got me for good luck. That got us those extra silver scales, I just know it. And then, I want to thank Allison for, she got me a Tanuki mug and some dice with little ducks in them that are awesome for D&D. So, but yeah, I should try to get that Tanuki mug up here. I have a collection of Tanukis. A couple of them are from my friends, so that's my favorite animal. Along with ducks and herons and stuff, of course, too. But banana duck making a surprise appearance. That was in the Pokemon stream, if you missed that. I was talking about birthday stuff. Thank you again to all my friends and / mods, because they are all mods, too. A lot of my IRL friends. Mudmouths, another one that just, I don't think we got Mudmouths during Big Run either. That was another one where it's like, it's real nice to have some of these easier waves. Maybe that'll change with different Big Run maps. I'm still holding out for Mako Mart, because I think it'd be really funny if we were fighting the Salmonids in the supermarket and they just invaded to mess with the Inkfish economy. They invade the supermarket. It'd be really funny. But I don't know if we're gonna have that happen. Can I get a bomb in from up here? I don't know if that worked. Not quite. This isn't going so hot. We got a gold one over there, so maybe we should focus on that. There we go. Okay, we just need these last ones and we're good. Yeah, you don't really have to do that amazing in the Mudmouth waves to manage to win, so there we go. Kylie, shred them. Give me that. Look at all these. Get them in there. I don't know if I can get one more at all. Nope. No time. Nope. We did it. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna... Farron said, sounds like an awesome birthday. It definitely was. I mentioned it was like the best birthday I've had in probably a decade or so. So thank you guys. Everybody. Not only just the IRL birthday party, but the birthday party stream with Pokemon was really fun. So thank you to everyone who hung out for that. We are refining our sandwich techniques behind the scenes. So we might have some more hunting in the future. Next up, I think, is another Team Star base. I'm itching to play Pokemon more. Yeah, no ink resistance, no swim speed up. So many things that Hydra benefits from. All these abilities, you just don't have any of them in Salmon Run, so it feels like it's extremely easy to get in these situations where things are very difficult to survive. Okay. Now I'm doing what I should be doing, staying back and getting a lot of these bosses out of here. Come here, Drizzler. And get these eggs, and I can run away from this guy. I'm gonna do this, because I think this will help a little bit. There we go. Uh-oh. I'm a little worried about that stinger taking us out right at the end here. We're doing amazing. Otherwise, look at all these eggs. Everyone's really synergizing, doing a good job. 44. Wow. Good job, everybody. We're hitting our stride. Okay. Another night wave. And this could go really good or really bad. Oh, it's fog. Okay. Now, if we see a Goldie, let it get back to the basket best you can, because definitely helps. That's another secret to overfishing, because the Goldies can have like 10 eggs when they pop. I think it's between 1, 3, and 10. So if you splat them closer to the basket, it definitely helps. Oh, speaking of getting splatted. Oh, here comes one. Okay, I'm gonna throw this down, and hopefully that'll help us. It's looking a bit scary here. We're losing some people in the mucky muck. A little hard to see what's going on half the time. I might die from the stinger. Yeah. Wish I had another Booyah Bomb, because I think we're going to need it here if we even survive this. Everyone's running. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is not looking great. I think if we survive this, we're not getting quota. Oh my gosh, it's so close. If we could somehow get all these eggs, we could maybe do it, but I don't know. Getting splatted. It's so close. Nope. Yeah, that was... that was like a crazy fog wave. I'm surprised. We had 95, though. The disaster sandwich. Yeah, I actually had a sandwich tonight, so I was thinking about Pokemon. I had a power sandwich right before the stream that Danny got from me. I've learned a lot about making them. I don't eat sandwiches much in real life, so it's no surprise that I struggled to make a tofu one. But I'm excited to try that again. I did learn a fun fact. Not to get too much into Pokemon on the Splatoon stream, but the Dunsparce, the evolution, the chance of... We'll do one more with this group. The chance of getting a shiny 3-segment Dunsparce is about 1 in 68,000. So, I don't know if I'm going to be attempting that. I know there are people that are like, oh, my 20th shiny Dunsparce, I managed to get it. But think of how long that would take to get 20 of the, like, yeah. That's crazy. The accidental live stream, I don't remember that. Too much chaos. I don't know what next weekend's rotation is going to be yet. I don't know if they showed it. But, unfortunately, taking a week off, the rotation got a little weird. Oh, let me fix this. We'll see. We're going to have the sneak peek, so we'll have conch shells next weekend. So that's a good motivator to level up. I should be playing... So the thing the game wants you to do, the developers want us to play a little bit every day, because you get a little bit of a bonus. You get a really easy catalog level every single day. But I like to play things in longer chunks, as you guys can see, as we play 3 hours usually when we stream. So yeah, it's a little geared towards people coming back, Battle Pass style, and, you know, logging in, getting your points, even though it's not a paid Battle Pass thing, which is nice. I'm just gonna stay up here as long as no... I was gonna say, if we don't get any maws after me, that would be amazing. If I could stay up there. Doesn't look like they're gonna let me do that, though. But I could go on this. Come Come on, fly fish. I'm gonna land right as the drizzler does. I'm gonna have to make a tough choice. We're so close. Get these last couple eggs in there, guys. There we go. Oof. Alright, we got it. Stay alive. Uh-oh, uh-oh. I was looking at the chat because I was like, we got this, right? Okay, good. We got it. Yeah, the catalog, I barely made level 100 last time. If you guys saw, I did a last push to get like the last 20 levels, and that was a bit of a grueling slog. So hopefully I won't have to do that again. I just gotta make sure Yeah, I'm worried because I think I'm gonna have to play quite a bit more to get level 100 and get the cool jacket. It's not the end of the world if you don't hit the max level on the catalog, obviously, because I'm sure they will bring the rewards back again, like they do typically. But I've mentioned before that I'm not a huge fan of any forced FOMO, like fear of missing out on stuff that a lot of games tend to do, where it's like, you gotta play during this time period, because not everyone's gonna be able to make that happen. So I'm kind of against that, but I think the concession with Splatoon is that we will probably be able to get the rewards again later. I probably should have used my special there. Held on to that too long. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. Okay. Let's do this, because I don't think we're surviving. If we don't... Alright, the bosses have stopped spawning. Everyone stay alive. Jeez. We're hanging out in this corner relatively well. I was like, oh, I'm gonna go for it. Last second, figured I'd jump. Yeah, the 5 a.m. stream, Haley, that was the infamous stream where I was like, well, I have no time to do this. Chill season is here, almost. Yeah. I think by then I was already level 80-something, though, so hopefully this next Splatfest will help me get pushed over the edge. Splatfests and big runs, of course, have the extra push of 1 point. Oh, just barely missed it. Someone else got it, good. The Splatfests and big runs give you a 1.2 times experience boost to your catalog, which is very helpful for that. I'm gonna get killed by this other stinger while I try to save us from the first stinger. And I'm dead. I figured that was gonna happen, but I didn't think I was gonna get ganged up on so much by Steelhead, Moz, and the stinger on the other side of the map, but I at least took down one of them. I'm not gonna be able to hit that. Not enjoying the carbon roller when getting all these steelheads and stuff. Jeez. I'm getting distracted too much too by the chat as I'm trying to read and keep up with stuff. We're so close, we're so close. We almost have the quota. Ah. I don't know if we're gonna, yeah. Hydra's left. One player left on top of everything. 5 egg, yeah, we weren't really, right there. We were, but we weren't. Distraction, Ashley. Oh, no. She distracted. No, I didn't actually see it till after I was already wiped. Looks like Vanilla Doolies, Splattershot Nova, Rapid Blaster, and Nautilus 47 on Sockeye. Oh, for next Saturday. Okay, good, because I like Sockeye, and I feel like I haven't played on that in forever. That's my favorite of the new maps, for sure. All 2 of them. That's another thing. I bet we're going to get another Salmon Run map from the looks of things. In March, I'm hoping. We'll probably get the one Pyramids map. Remember they teased this map that looked like it was a dig site at some pyramids? And that was teased like back when the game was coming out or before. And we haven't seen that yet, so that's a regular map. That could be a Big Run map though. We'll probably mostly do older maps for Big Run to kind of give them a new spice, bit of flavor. Let me, yeah, I want to see that. I'm gonna look at my Splatnet 3. Got that pulled up here. Okay, good to go. Late distraction. It did distract me from looking at the Salmon Run rotation. Yeah, so the weekend of the 3rd, that is, yeah, Vanilla Splat Doolies, Splattershot Nova, Nautilus, and the Rapid Blaster on Sockeye. Okay, good. Oh wait, is the 3rd a Friday? Okay, good. Sometimes I was like, okay, it better not start after. It seems like if you play consistently on a certain day of the week, you get a new map each week, or a different map, so that's nice. That might change when we get another map thrown into the Salmon Run rotation, but hopefully it stays that way and we don't ever double up on 2 Saturdays in a row or something. Oh, the 10-second accidental stream. I still don't know why that happened, because I hit stop stream, and then for whatever reason, I think that was like a weird YouTube glitch. But there were a lot of views and comments on the 10-second stream. I was like, oh man, I should do 10-second streams more often. I want to try to get into doing shorts when we get to February here too. That's another thing. If you guys, it's a little different for the channel, but I'm like, I have a ton of cat videos, and I think shorts is a good way to put those out there for people, because they're very, you know, just little clips of Tabi and Gigi being cute. But if you enjoy those, I'm gonna try that, as well as, you know, clips from stuff. Once the Discord is going, I'm gonna try to put out the call to anyone who has little clips from streams and stuff that they find things that were fun that I could potentially make shorts of. I think that would be a good way to get some of that for more people to enjoy if they're not watching all however many hours of the stream. There we go. You guys got that. Good. See, when this works and I'm able to stay up here and just snipe stuff from this tower and not get sniped from across the map, this is really nice. A booyah bomb. Maybe a waste, especially because they're getting that already. I don't know why I did that then. They got it. We were having an easy time, and I threw my booyah bomb over there. Oh well. Get it. And it's at a weird angle. And I got snuck up on by Cohawks. That's my punishment for wasting the booyah. Ooh, nice. There we go. So that's the strat. Let the snatchers bring the eggs to you. Didn't do that on purpose, really, but it's good when it happens. We got quota. I hope that booyah bomb isn't going to be the difference between us winning and losing this. How did that go over the basket? Last egg. No! Still got it. Okay. Out of context compilation. Yeah, that would be good. I think I would, yeah, I feel bad. If anyone is down to rewatch streams to look for clips, then, that's up to you. I don't want to, yeah. I just figured if people have memories of ones, I would like to try to, and then yeah, I can also do recorded versions of those, because I have the streams recorded. It'll be a little better quality. Okay, good. I feel like I abandoned the Hydra to their death for a second there. Nope! I wanted to aim better and I went behind it. Mistake. Mistakes were made. Come on, guys, I'm trying to get these eggs here. Starting to lose focus. I'm thinking too much about other stuff here, I think. Thank you. And this game is very unforgiving. At times. Did that booyah bomb just, like, get eaten? I did not see it actually land. There are too many fish sticks for my taste here. What is going on? This is insane. Could we stop spawning bosses? Thank you. We hit the right time where they stopped, but I just, yeah. I am, struggling. Oh, I'm the last one left. Come on, bomb. I've got an egg too. Get that. Not my finest wave. I just kept getting run around, tried to take stuff out, and then I feel like I'll be the last one alive, and then I'm just like too late to notice to help others. Compilation of me falling in water. There we go, we got some clips for that. I'm gonna have a channel in the Discord where you guys can post stuff, and you can clip stuff, I think, from YouTube videos easily, or semi-easily, right from the video, so. Alright, let's get another one going. I should stick with Void again, because they said they've got a full meter. Speaking of rolling around, there was a weird glitch on Eeltail they fixed. On Eeltail, you could flick a wall like this with a roller, especially the big swig, and it would lag the game on purpose. So I'm glad they fixed that. I mentioned the big swig got a buff, but I don't think that applied to Salmon Run, and I don't know if it'll help the big swig roller much, but it is what it is. Yo-yo cat. I don't know what a yo-yo cat is. Sorry. I can't decipher what you mean. Bust out the candles. Yeah, we should hopefully. I'm very close to max meter. I think others are already there. So if we can get one of these to wave 3, we should see Cohozuna to finish up. Goldie has not played Salmon Run since Big Run. Oh no. Well, it's good to have you back, Goldie, but we're having a tough time here. Got a lot of rusty folks in the mix. Alright, we're jumping in. I saw everyone phase out. A compilation for me going, ugh, in the ink. That would be good. Probably too many for that. Too many clips. Oh, Yo-Yo Cat. The Florigato. I'm not sure what picture you mean, though. With that one. You mean the thumbnail? I pulled that from the Pokedex, so that might be why. Tabiko, the Yo-Yo Cat. Yeah, I forgot calling Florigato Yo-Yo Cat because they have that little stringy bulb. You guys got that one? Oh, just barely got it in there. Okay. I'm gonna try to stay back. I'm tempted to get those eggs, but I'm not gonna do it because I will be dead if I do. Try not to get snuck up on by any of these chum, but they're making my life a little difficult. There we go. I realize my aim is off. That's why I keep. Ooh, come on. There we go. Oh, no, no. Maz was like, oh, you're adjusting your aim? Chomp. I gotta get better at quickly doing that. There we go. That was a really good bomb. Whoever threw that. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna be ready for this guy. Uh-oh. Please let me at least take that fish stick down for people. Here we go. We hit quota already. That's the thing about high tide. You either get a ton of stuff and hit quota really fast, or die for it. Look at all those eggs over there. Not gonna bother with them though, because they are too far. We just need to live. Good job, everybody. Stared down death because the wave was ended. Alright. Go, go, go. Gotta ink this. Okay, we got Goldie Seeking. But it's high tide, so I should be very careful not to fall off. There's not that many gushers it can be. It's gotta be the one all the way over here, right? Oh. Hit the fence. I gotta stop absent-mindedly rolling, because I think that's messing with me. I can roll when... There we go. It's a Goldie. Nope. Jeez. I'm hitting my... I'm in that period where if I keep playing, I will hit a stride again, but I gotta get over this hump of fatigue a little bit, because we've been going long enough. Okay, that should be enough, right? That's gotta be enough eggs. Okay. I'm glad that I can make mistakes and you guys can help pick up the slack. It's not all me. I know that this is kind of a tough rotation for weapons. They're mostly weapons I don't use that often, and they have some big weaknesses, but I do need to be a little more aware of what I'm doing. And not just look at chat so often in the middle of the wave. Good job, everybody. We did it. I'm just trying to make sure we have enough me falling in water for the water compilation. And people are pointing out all my habits. They're like a compilation of saying, get him, get him, get him. I have some fills when I'm focused on attacking stuff or thinking about the game that I'll say, that's for sure. Do this. Ah. Too far to actually hit that. There we go. Okay, let's get this daisy chain a-going. One of the worst feelings in Salmon Run is a stinger targeting you, and then it immediately is like, blah, 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 and they get you like 5 times. So far it hasn't killed me, but it doesn't feel great. Get out of here. There we go. Survived that. Thanks to my special. I think that the stingers are just gonna be here till the end. It doesn't seem like we're getting them too far away. They're in the annoying spots. There we go. Uh-oh. Come on. Jump, jump, jump. We did it! Alright, are we getting Big Shot? And I think I'm gonna have the Splash Shot Pro again for this. Not Big Shot. Cohozuna. Oh, we're going a little longer. I can't believe we didn't get it. Felt like we had a max chance there almost. Compilation of thanking the mods. Hopefully that will be pretty long if that happens, because I try to make sure they know they're appreciated. Compilation of saying big shot or stinger stringer. That's one that, yeah, someone mentioned big shot, but anytime I mix up big man, big shot, big swig, stingers, stringers, and various other things. No, Zuna. Well, now I have max meter for sure. I'm gonna get my rewards and then we'll come back. There we go. That's a wrap. Pun. Charichu, they hate that's... What's the pun with that's a wrap? Is there an ocean pun? Oh, we did it! We finally got our 3-5 alarm hat. There it is. I'm gonna keep the new one. We got our 2-star, but 3 sub power is a little confusing. It should have been like 1 star for each sub slot, but it is how it is. I didn't know there was a pun for that's a wrap. Like a food wrap or a tortilla. I guess if it's going with the food stuff for Salmon Run. I think in the Japanese one it just says like works over. It has a different text for it. And then extra wave is like, it has a different name too. I mentioned before, there's some weird stuff where it's like boss Salmonid are not called boss Salmonid, they're like apex ones or something, and then now King Salmonid are called boss Salmonid. Oh, what am I doing? I keep thinking I get the shell. I'm getting my catalog, that's what I'm leveling here. I should be getting the rewards for that. But yeah, it became a little confusing where they named stuff in the English one boss Salmonid, and that wasn't a thing for a while in the Japanese until now. So, oh yeah, Barry the owner had another message for you. I'm not going to make a heart symbol with my hands like he told me to, but he said something to the effect of, "You're a great customer and please keep coming back." Then he said, "Yo," like 30 times in a row. And I think he was doing a different dance. Not sure if I was supposed to tell you that part. I think we hit level 30, so she had new dialogue for us. Oh my gosh. I have not gotten my catalog rewards in a little while, as you can see. We got a new banner. Nice. Clam. Oh, Glam. I always think of this, yeah. Glam scallop model. At work DJ. Bunch of cards. Okay. Bunch more cards. One day, oh, yeah, Mr. Grizz. One day I will play table turf. Mystery box. What's in there? Stickers. Oh, I got the little Squiddo guy. I love that one. Alright. And I don't think we need anything in here. The Squid Ninja story. I'll buy that, just because I like all the throwback games. Oh, Hanafuda card. Get that. Getting distracted. Okay, let's get out of here. Catalog overload. I was tempted, maybe I'll do that for spring, but it would take way too long, but it would be tempting to not get any of the catalog rewards until the very end and get them all at once. Oh, we got this is a new piece of clothing, the ink black tangled top. This is based off of a real sweater that has like a little thing on there. Is that what is that? I can't tell if it's meant to look like an animal, like a shrimp or something. It looks like a shrimp with a buff arm. Maybe I'm looking at it wrong. There we go. And then look, I got 2 of these. We got all chill. They're just hanging out. They're cold, and then they're looking cool. And then wave them off. Maybe I'll switch to that one. I like that one. Okay. Let's get back to it. Got distracted there. Mug. Yeah, I get focused on trying to keep the action going, trying to keep it exciting for you guys, so I don't often go get the rewards, and then they rack up like that. Alright. Thank you, Jimbles. Appreciate you joining. George, thank you so much for the super chat. They didn't leave a comment. If you want to say anything in the chat, go for it. But, but thank you. I appreciate the support. George M. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Animal Crossing New Horizons. I have a long name there. Alright. So I got full meter. I think Void might. It's hard to calculate the chances if I don't know, but if everyone has full meter, it's 100% chance. If one person has slightly less than full, it drops down to 89% chance. So maybe that's what happened. We just got that real slight misfortune of not having it happen. But I'm feeling confident about this next one. I want to get these dapples more often. They're fun. Speaking of weapons that turf a lot, the Aerosprays got a buff to the ink area that they turf from falling shots by 10%. That's pretty good. A bunch of different little things for like Dynamo, Splattershot, Nova, of course. I figured that the Big Swig and the Splattershot Nova would get buffed. Nothing for the Snipe Rider though, weirdly. You'd think all the new weapons would get some buffs, but Snipe Rider in a good place, the developers think. Actually, I do love mugs, but I just don't collect them that much. I have, a lot of my mugs are gifts. I have a good Twin Peaks mug from Ashley. I've got my Tanuki mug from Al now, and then I have a Yellowstone mug from my parents when they visited Yellowstone National Park. So, a lot of them mean a lot to me, I just don't have a ton of them. I also tend to drink a lot of my drinks, hot drinks, especially in my kind of thermos stainless steel mug, because then it stays warm longer. You guys got that? I'm gonna let them do that. Try to help out with the flipper flopper. I think that paid off. Because we got it. Get out of here. Woo. Nice. I'm gonna get this. I'm going after the stinger. I don't want to get too far in here because, yep, sneaky Cohozuna is trying to take me out. I don't know if this is worth getting these eggs, especially with moths on my tail. Yeah. I'm gonna get one more and then I'm out of here. I don't want to get stuck. Yeah, that's what happens. Did someone get the stinger already? Good job. I feel like the stinger is like one of the most left bosses. Ah, what? I feel like they sprung up faster than I thought. The stinger and the flyfish seem to be the two bosses that hang out the most. Where? Okay. I missed. Hey, you. Ducking out of the way of the Cohawk. We got quota. We're good. Yeah, we got more eggs than we can know what to do with. Good job, everyone. Imagine if the fish sticks stayed for all 3 waves. That would be crazy. We would just have these like little toothpicks all over the place. Are they supposed to look like toothpicks, maybe? I never thought about that. Mothership. Okay, I'm gonna be pretty valuable on this, hopefully. This is actually one of the better waves to have the Hydra. If I can hit that too far off. 'Cause I'm on basket duty here a little bit. Okay, here it comes. I need to get my ink ready. There we go. We didn't even let it land. Good job, everyone. Hard to recover my ink in peace. Getting stared down by a bunch of lessers. It feels derogatory when you call them lesser salmonid. And they just didn't have it to become a boss. And they never will. We're splatting them all. I think I gotta do more controlled little bursts here. Here we go. Uh-oh. It's almost done. Ah, someone finish it off, please. I think they got it. Thank you. Too early with that bomb. JCN, don't leave us. We need you. Alright. Get that Hydra out of the way on the best wave that I could probably have it. You don't have to deal with that much on Mothership. This is third wave, and I haven't used my ink strikes yet. Let's try to remember to do that. Alright. I need to be on bomb duty here. What? It like just hit the seam there and flew off. I swear the flyfish have like an ejector button sometimes. I think sometimes it is because the missiles will come out and blast them, and they supposedly fixed that a little bit. I was not paying attention to where the steelhead was. Oh no, they got splatted out of the air. That was so sad to see. Alright. I'm gonna try to ink strike as well as I can. We'll just do both of them because we don't have that much time. These fish sticks are making me hungry. No, they're making me frustrated to have them in the way. But no! I jumped too late. We got quota. We just have to survive. I was trying to, there we go. Trying to jump to the Salmonid amongst everything. Alright, good job everyone. Let's get this turf down. What am I gonna be stuck with for the special wave? Alright. Farron, thank you so much. Buy a mug at Hotlantis for the super chat. I will try to remember to do that for you. I appreciate it. Carbon roller. It didn't actually spawn in the one spot this time. It's over here. I do have this triple ink strike though, which I mentioned is better in this than it was in 2.0. It is improved. I'm a little worried. Oh, jeez. I'm a little worried about Big Shot over here, causing problems. Okay. Trying to help this Hydra. Where are they jumping? Oh, Big Shot's back here. And it didn't do that right. No, 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 no. We're so close. There we go. Good job, everybody. I helped a little bit. Yeah, we did it. Woohoo! Alright, good way to end the stream. Thank you guys so much. Whoever's on the Hydra there, I think they were just really focused. And we got 3 more silver scales. 8 silver in one stream is pretty good. JCN, yeah, everyone did a good job. But I think the teamwork with my new... everyone's so cool, and then I'm like, hey, with my new emote. Alright, we did it. Let's go get a mug for Farron. And, yeah, buy a mug to celebrate our hard work. And then we got a good reward to finish off, too. I like to end at a nice, even time on the rewards, so we're not wasting any points. But I appreciate it. That might be our... is that our 22nd Cohozuna Splat? I think so. All thanks to you guys. Most of them are with you and not with randos. Nice to have the support of everyone watching in the chat. Okay, I was trying to get out anyways. I was like, what's going on? Mr. Grizz says, oh, you can't get out of your lobby, I fire you. No, it's the opposite of the, like, you can't fire me, I quit. I'm gonna take those. All right, 47. We are almost halfway to the silver scales needed for our final slop suit. That's my major goal with Salmon Run. And let's go get a mug. I'll browse the gear on my own time. Gotta make sure we're getting all the new stuff too. Thinking about everything I need to do at the end. What am I doing? I'm going to my locker? I meant to go to the shops. Here we go. I was thinking about lockers, because that's where the mug goes. I got that extra room. Maybe I'll put my big Cohozuna trophy in there now, finally. Oh, hey. Here we go. This is almost as much as the game. This is a fancy mug. Oh, nice. Thank you, Rafaception, for the super chat as well. Or what's a sticker? I think they're called the super stickers. Some sort of weird bird drinking coffee. Very appropriate. I don't have any coffee tonight because I drank it all before the stream. I prepped. Okay. Thank you guys again. Had a fun time. We will hopefully have a Pokemon stream. Maybe Monday is the plan. We'll see how it goes. That's maybe gonna be the designated Pokemon day, if you're interested in that. And then, they just like chocolate and junk. Okay, I thought they said they didn't like chocolate. Controversial opinion. And then, yeah, I'm gonna try to get weekday streams going. You can always watch anything again later on if you don't catch it live, but I want to try to get some other games in the rotation, not just Splatoon and Pokemon. Look at that, I got my Pirate Ninja Squid shirt. There we go. Level that up. A lot of the default Ninja Squid I'm not as into. I know this is the Bankara style of mixing fashion and stuff like that, but yeah, I'm glad that they give us the option of getting, I guess I'll get these. I don't like having my toes out. They give us the option of getting some extra different gear from Splatnet, so I like that. But anyways, I was doing an outro. Thanks again, guys. If you want to leave a like, maybe subscribe, I appreciate it. Next weekend, we got a good Sakai Station rotation, and I hesitated to rhyme there. And it will be the start of the sneak peek for the Splatfest, the Chocolate Splatfest. Let me know what team you're going to be on. I'm probably going for Dark. I've already decided. So if you want to play with me during the Splatfest, that's an option for you. Don't lie to yourself if you don't like dark chocolate, though. It's okay. Ooh, look at that. Blink. I'm getting distracted again. Thanks. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time for more. He's waving to you. For more Splatoon. Goodbye.